Well, hello, Astro Tribe. Recording this one, no one since this has been um, uh, in my schedule, so I have nothing else to do. and oh, I'll be right back. I need to get something. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. I'm all set. Let me just change the view here to I'm going to share my camera. Here we are. Yes. Now we have the tarot cards here. Actually, we have the Fool. Well, let me turn these around so you can actually see them. They're upside down for you. The the Fool, the Hanged Man, and Judgment, which are the final tarot cards that represent the planets Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Uranus for the Fool, Neptune, the Hanged Man, actually, let's see, the Fool, Uranus, just like because, well, Uranus is the planet of unpredictability, um, invention, freedom, rebellion, the rule breaker. So yeah, actually this guy, the Fool, is sort of like doing all of that. He's enjoying this very spontaneous Uranian experience where he's just going on, just taking his going on instinct, or um just letting whatever happens happen. He's close to the cliff. He's very a risk taker. So yes, the it'll surely shock him when he, but he has this dog next to him, and he's got what he needs. He and this little flower which represents, and then here's the Fool for in the Crystal Visions deck that I have. The Fool in the Light Seers deck, and here's the Fool in the Thoth deck. Oops, you can. Let me see. Did I show you these the right way? Yes. The Fool. She's um, letting go of things, and just letting letting it be. She's being very spontaneous and allowing um, the universe to take to um, allowing the universe to be there for this one has butterflies all around it, which is really cool. The crystal visions of the Fool. Nature will take its course, being spontaneous, going on a limb, going off on a limb, or um, taking letting fate take over. And then we have Uranus, which is, yes, the Fool. And then we have Neptune, the mystic, unconditional love, being at one peace with oneself, imagination, dreams, and escape. Well, actually, this guy really isn't. Well, he's the hanged man. You know, he's at peace. He's enjoying this. He's just hanging there, and the glow around his head, behind his head, he's at peace. And here's the hanged man in the Crystal Visions deck. If I can get the glare off of there. There. Yep. The hanged man. He's hanging from a tree. In this one. And then yeah, this one is like being an aerialist. She's hanging from, or yes, she. It's a she. I would believe, I think, or he or she, this person is enjoying the hanging from whatever. Then we have the hanged man in this card. And, this the Thoth deck. This is really cool. It has the Ankh here, and well, he is naked, but no, is he? Actually, he is naked in that one. But hey, oops. But the Hanged Man, he's very at peace. He's very, yeah, he's in a peaceful state, hanging there, just being, letting um things wash over him. Neptune, illusion. He's not, actually, he could be. Well, this could lead to delusion as well. Uranus, is and these are the outer planets. I did all the personal planets already in their tarot. Actually, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto don't rule anything. And actually, in the tarot and in astrology, they use traditions of astrology. So yeah, then we have the last card. We have Judgment, which is all about rebirth, death. Uh, it's a catalyst of something. It's transformational. Because actually, these people are being called to be transformed into something. We have Pluto and Aquarius right now. So these people are being called. And then here's the Judgment card in the Crystal Visions deck. I love this one too. The Crystal Visions deck and the Universal Rider Waite. There's a calling. There's like Archangel is calling. And then the Judgment card from the Light Seers deck is like something within is calling you. And then we have this is the also since this is the 22nd, yeah, actually, and in the top Thoth deck, um, it's the Aeon, Eon, which is kind of interesting. Since it's 20, the numbers are the same, but they are quite different, and they both evoke something that's transformative, Plutonian. Actually, inner secrets, depth. Yeah, actually, let me get the glare off of these cards. But yeah, so there you go. Actually, there you have it. The three uh, cards that, or the four, well, the three planets the outer three outer planets are represented here in the tarot as well. Where I went through all the other tarot cards, I believe, for all the signs. We went through Mercury. The moon is the high priestess. So, yeah, I went through the moon. And then we had Venus, which was the Empress, yes. The Emperor, Aries. And then Taurus was the Hierophant. The Lovers, Gemini. The Chariot, Cancer. Strength, Leo. The Hermit, Virgo. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. Justice, the Justice card, yeah. Actually, which is quite different in the Thoth deck. The Justice is a different number than the rest of the, I believe. Um, Let me find Justice in this deck. So let me go back to the, so you can see me. Hello. You can see me, and I got the Toth deck, Aleister Crowley's version of the tarot, his tarot, and that would be here somewhere. I gotta go through the whole deck to find that. Went through Mercury and the decans of each sign. The moon, well, the high priestess, the moon. Oh no, the moon is Pisces. Yeah. See, actually, they even have glyphs for Pisces there. Pretty cool. See where my finger is? That's the glyph for Pisces. Right there. The moon, which is quite different looking than the Universal Rider Waite deck, and it's very Egyptian. Kind of interesting. And then we have the High Priestess in this card, which has the moon right there. That's pretty cool, huh? I like that. We have Chariot. Fortune. There's the glyph for Jupiter. Right where my finger is, next to my finger. And then we have the universe or the world card. Then we have your Saturn is right there underneath. There's the glyph for Saturn. Pretty cool. I like this deck. And then we have the sun, which is like the sun, and we have the sun card, and the sun is right there by my finger. Still looking for just judgment. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Yes, this one is judgment. I showed you judgment. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was looking for what? I was looking for justice. Okay. That's right. I was looking for the justice card. Uh, God, help me. Is it the last one? Yes, here's justice for Libra, right? Justice, yes. Or it's called adjustment in this deck. Let me put that in here, change the to my iPhone. Here you go, judgment. It's the um justice is the ninth card, but in this one, it's 8, which is kind of interesting. 8 and 9 are, or no. Um, 9 is the universal right of weight deck, and the others. So let me show you that. Let me find justice in these, because it is 9 in the universal right of weight deck, and all the others, except for Aleister Crowley, he changes the numbers somehow. Let's find justice. See, here's justice or adjustment. Justice. I'll do a video for the here's justice and or a judgment adjustment. See, the numbers are different on those. And I'm gonna find justice in this one because actually the Light Seers deck justice is a really great one to um, balance. And yeah, here's justice in the Light Seers deck. Hey, pretty cool. I like that. Justice, or adjustment. You know, the scales. You know, they're weighing the Libra energy there, which I really love. This deck portrays the Libra energy perfectly. Move these out. And then we'll find the Crystal Visions version of that as well, which is also 9 in this version of this deck. Excuse me. Okay. Let's, if I'm boring you, I am sorry. I'm just looking for cards for the card in my deck. Crystal Visions deck. And I love the picture. The here we are. Justice. See the number 9 hieroglyph and the Roman numerals. And then we have this one is Libra, which is 8. Kind of interesting in that that difference, that much of a difference in the Aleister Crowley to everyone else. He has changed 9 to 8, and let me see. And the Hermit is 9. And the Hermit on this one, so the Hermit should be hmm. Huh. Yeah, all these are different. These on the Aleister Crowley deck, their numbers are different because they don't coincide with the unless except for the Fool. That's the numbers. The um has 0 above it. Yeah, all the major arcanas are the same, but the minor arcana, except for the Justice, then when you get to the major arcana, the later part of the major arcana, because we have for Leo, which is kind of interesting. We have the glyph of Leo here. Lust, Leo. Interesting that the numbers are different for Leo. Because for Leo, we have strength, but here's lust. Interesting. Yeah, so yeah, Aleister Crowley's deck is much different than all the others. Here's the universe for the world 21, which is right the same. 21, the last card, Saturn. But this one is the universe 21. Which is interesting. I actually enjoy. I think there is value in this, and fortune is the same, which is the wheel of fortune. We have the 10, the 10th. Well, it's 10 Roman number 10 for the wheel of fortune in both of these decks. The chariot is still 7. The chariot still 7. But, it's almost interesting that justice and which other? I think the hermit. That would be the hermit. for this one. The death card is the same. Yeah. So let me find the hermit. I think that's the only difference. Those are the only two that cards that he juxtaposed or changed. The hermit and the, yeah, lovers is still 6. Yes. The chariot still the same. The hermit. Hmm. Yeah. Because everything else is the same. You just transpose the hermit and justice. Interesting. I find that interesting. If I can find a card for the hermit. Oh, and instead of the temperance, we have the card for Sagittarius. Still is called art. You know, he's still conjuring up things, but this, and it's still the temperance card, but it's called art. Well, by Jupiter. Love that and really enjoy these cards. You really do. They are an interesting type. So yes, here's the Hermit. As you can see, it's 9. 1 before the X is 9. So yeah, Hermit is, and it's Virgo. So yeah, actually, so it's interesting to see that he, Alistair, has changed just those 2 cards around. Everything else is the same. All the other major arcana cards are the same, except for those 2. But, you know, actually, they still mean the same thing. And that and temperance is art. They, yeah. Here's the universe. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, actually, I love that these cards express the same thing, same but different, but um, have different um, images on them. The hermit and judge and adjustment, or justice and the hermit. Yeah, I love that. The hermit is very, and this one is very abstract. Abstract, yeah. It's like abstract art from Aleister Crowley, which I really love. And I wanted to share, just wanted to share that with you all for this moment. And yeah, I'm going to put these cards away. Maybe I'll go into more and do an individual video for the Fool, the Hangman, and Judgment. We'll see. When we shall see. What I choose to do on my next video for my next video. Um, so yeah, no one. I thought I would do record this one since I did have this scheduled, but I wanted to share that with you, the tarot and just how and the planets. And I already have done all the sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, now Uranus, Pluto, and Neptune. That's all planets and all the signs and the decans for each. Yes, actually, sorry, you're not seeing me. Yeah, let's change that. So here we are. Yes, and I also wanted to share with you, um, today's chart. Today's um transits as well. Today's transits I'm going to share with you. Today's transits. We have the moon in the sign of Aries. Hey, Aries is on the rise right now. Where I'm recording this. Neptune is just about to enter Aries. That'll be entering on the 26th, I believe, right? Here's the 26th of January. Neptune will enter Aries on Monday. The moon will be in Taurus. And no planets other than this asteroid, Juno, in the sign of Capricorn. And everything is moved out of Capricorn into the sign of Aquarius, where we will be more Aquarian, we'll be more innovative and create using our creativity. And yeah, Aquarius is all about uh, humanitarianism, being idealistic, self-reliant. Um, they, I, well, a lot of ideas may be coming to you with all this, most of the personal planets, other than Pluto, transforming your ideas and doing things that are quite Aquarian, maybe quirky at times, hey, you that's okay. So go back to today, the January 24th, 2026. Okay, let's see. Venus is making an in conjunction to this south node, and so is Mercury making an in conjunction to the south node, which is okay. That's not bad. That's not terrible. It's they just don't see each other. But hey, the south node is a point, not a planet. The south node rules of Mercury, which is kind of interesting that Mercury is making an in conjunction to the south node in Virgo. or an aversion to the South Node in Virgo. So let's see. Let's move this to um, another day. 27, 30. February. And then we're going to be in February on next Sunday, a week from today, Sunday, or actually, say Saturday, but tomorrow it will be Sunday. Where not much changes except for the moon. The moon is changing. Although the degrees of these planets, except for Pluto, he's still in at 3 degrees, almost 4. And then we have Vesta here. Pallas moved into Pisces, has moved into Pisces. The moon, excuse me, the moon will be opposed. It will be on a full moon as well on February 1st. And then let's see. Saturn enters on the 13th. Yeah, enters Aries on the 13th. Late on the 13th or 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Where Saturn enters, yeah, Aries on Valentine's Day for the most of you. Overseas, anyway. But in the US, it'll be the at night on the East Coast, 7 around 7 something on in the Midwest, in the middle of the country, and then at 6 uh something. Let's move this into exactly. When does Saturn exactly move into Aries? Not that far from now. We're all at the end of January. February will be here next on Sunday from now, and then 12 days from then. Actually, let me see. Wow. I need to move this into hours. I'm sorry, people. You can hear I have people working outside my apartment. Uh, Yard work, doing yard work. All right, so this will be 4:12, about that 4 p.m. or so. 4:11. Okay. 4:11 and 40 seconds. excuse me, I'm sorry. At 4:11 p.m., almost 4:12, 40 seconds after 4:11, that's when Saturn enters Aries exactly. So add 3 hours or add 2 hours, add about 1 or 2 hours for the middle of the US. 3 hours, it'll be 3 hours from here for the East Coast. Maybe 8 hours to the add 8 hours. It'll be 12. So it'll be midnight on the 14th overseas and the rest of the world. Happy Valentine's Day to you over there. It's with Saturn conjunct Neptune, or just about Saturn entering Aries, and they're both at 0 degrees. So they will start the conjunction at this moment. We have Venus in Pisces, Pallas Athena in Pisces, the North Node in Pisces, Mercury in Pisces. So Mercury has already got moved from Aquarius, where it is now, and then into Pisces. Let's see. Mercury. Okay, here's Mercury at 24 degrees. That's the exact degree I have Mercury in my chart on February 3rd. That will be, and then February 6th. By February 6th, let's go hour and then minute. 29:57. Okay. Here we go. Yep. Mercury enters, yes. February 6th, 2:48 p.m. Add 3 hours for the East Coast, or add about an hour or two for the middle of the country, as I said, and 8 hours for Europe, Great Britain, or yeah. Even in the middle of Canada, or east and west coast of Canada is the same. West coast of Canada is the same time zone as 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 me here in San Francisco. So yeah, adjust for your time zone. And you can always go to date and time. Uh, that's a website, date and time, to find all this information as well. Um, so I have about 8 minutes left. What else did I want to share with y'all? Um, so this is a taste of Astro Tribe, but actually, when I have Astro Tribe, I usually had people are here contributing, and we talk about your chart, what how the and how to incorporate what's going on with and how to utilize and the energy and and go through the pitfalls and the um, adjustments that may be needed. So yeah, that's what I do here in my Astro Tribe. Um, Counsel, and sometimes we even um, have a good time doing this. So yes, here's a taste of my Astro Tribe about. So I think I'm going to stop this recording. I have nothing else to share. Actually, I'm. Oh, actually, if you'd like to join uh, my Astro Tribe, you can go to my website, and or it's in your star at it'sinyourstars.com or yeah, it'sinyourstars.com is my website, the name of my website and my business. I do professional astrology readings, tarot readings, and all kinds of other things. So yes. Um, so yeah, actually, and I usually don't record these for my when because we talk about personal things as well in Astro Tribe. So nothing that I cover unless you ask me to specific, I will record it for you. And actually, I'll let everyone know that they are being recorded so they don't, if they don't want personal information out there. But I will just send it to you. I won't post it on my Facebook, or I won't post it in on my YouTube channel, which is Stephen the Jupiterian, or anywhere else. You just get personal. You could just get that emailed to you personally, and yeah, you can get that recording with your purchase if you ask for it. So yes, all right. So thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and yes, I'm Stephen the Jupiterian with Astro Tribe, and it's in your stars. Um, so yeah, tarot, astrology, and so much more that we share on Astro Tribe. So thanks for watching, joining, and I'm going to stop the recording.